really have any plan for what to do today. I'd start out the stream by showing you the AI-generated pictures, of course, of Dom DeLuise, but no. That's... You maybe do something like a little bit more substantial. Let's go... I don't know. Let's go just normal mode. Maybe try going for some boss rush? I don't know. It's been a while. Been a time since I've rushed some bosses, as it were. Feels like something that would be content. Actually, you know what? Here, I do want custom mode, but the only thing I want with custom mode is random outfits. Yeah, there we go. And then randomize an outfit on every level. There we are. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I've got a lot of outfits that I have yet to get. Are these the ones from the upcoming DLC? Because I'm fairly certain that that's probably far more than I would expect me to not have right now, right? Well, whatever. I can figure that one out later. I was the escape from factory. Oh yeah, I didn't actually change the title of this stream. I'm not actually fully out of the factory. I'm just on break from there. But afterlife has been quite the weight off my shoulders not to have to ferry souls to the afterlife. Even though I don't even think I was doing that anyway. But I suppose that's kind of irrelevant now, isn't it? Here, well, we just go start this one out. We'll just start out like a small video, even if I end up putting this up on the channel or whatever. All right, let's start this one up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's try out boss rush some more. Why? Because I didn't really do too much with it originally because it's very difficult. Nah, you know what? Whatever. Let's just you know what? This is just gonna be a casual stream. Let's do it. If something of interest happens, something of interest happens, as far as I'm concerned. We don't need to make this anything special. We do need to make this, of course, the most difficult thing possible. No hit, 5-cell boss rush, it doesn't count. Is there a difference between like 5-cell no hit and just like regular no hit? I like this as a combo. Well, we'll see how much I like it in about 5 seconds. Well then, let's got torch, phaser. Torch is also a good weapon too. I'll let me take like this phaser over this. All right, malaise. Well, I mean, not yeah, I suppose, but I was thinking more along the lines of, do you get any different rewards for doing? Probably health too. There's an outfit reward. I see. Well, we're gonna go with that one immediately, even though it doesn't quite necessarily benefit me in terms of you know, trying to get an actual... It doesn't scale with the thing. Okay, but it does scale with the other thing. Anyway. Yep, all these words and more are things that I did just say. Bro. Well, going for that. Come on now. Gonna have to get used to this, I suppose. But we've already failed, so just restart the run. How exactly does this work now is the question for restarting. Because I don't know if there's a quick restart for boss rush. Probably not, right? Hey, there is actually one of the boss rush outfits. Finally wearing that for the first time, I think. Maybe that would be a good one for doing the peril sigils if I'm going to end up doing that anytime soon. There's no quick restart. Motion twin. The hell? Fix that. Anyway. All right. Spent too much time in the factory. I mean, it's been a little while since I've been in the game, but I did just play yesterday doing the whole other thing that I just did. You know, the one. Anyway, if I'm going to be going like... Yeah, it's like, obviously I could try to... Alright, I like this. Maybe. I like this combination of items. Although, maybe just go with this instead. That could actually be like a... Well, let's see, what do we got over here? Yeah, let's try that. How's the... Generate Toxic Cloud, minus 25% damage, but 2 times damage here. That's obviously going to be pretty good if I can possibly... Oh yeah, I got to remember too, I can take all of the mutations. I don't have to take but one. People were reminding me about that last time, and I forgot, but now I remember. I don't have range attacks right now. Crow's feet, acrobatic pack. Yeah. I don't know about that though. But like acrobatic pack's a good idea here. It's been forever. I've been live every day for the past week. Anyway, Sure? No, that's not really gonna work out too well. Even with the acrobatic pack, I'm gonna have to use something a little bit more... something or other. What happened to my... wait, did I just lose my other weapon somehow? You have no weapon in the backpack. Yeah, but I thought I could go back and grab the throwing knives. Well, whatever. It's fine. Not gonna worry too much about it. All right, now let's... And by the way, this is just the worst for a turret run. This is the worst starting. This is the worst start. Good job. Like that was not a parry, by the way. Where was my parry? Where was my parry at video game? Well, take me down, I guess. Not a very good start, to say the least. Ugh. Is that an arson conjunctivius? No, it's the heroic boss version. You cycled it for 1 gold? Yeah, I only need that 1 gold. You don't understand. Anyway. Alright. Still do think that this is a good idea. And I mean, you know. I like this start already. Somebody did say last time that the... Anything of interest? Actually, yes, that is of interest. That this apparently does work in terms of getting perfect boss fights, so, you know. Something to consider there. And consider it I will. And consider it I'm doing right now. And I'm doing it. What else? What else? Range skills, etc. What else could possibly be good here? I don't know. Gold plating would... No, there's no way. Velocity? No, none of these. None of these are good. Maybe like critical hits, but how often am I going to get critical hits? Extra ammo-nation could be good. I mean, I guess Ranger's gear. Maybe end up using that a little bit. Maybe that. Glad to see you playing Dead Cells again. I had to play a lot of Satisfactory. You don't understand. Also, I played it yesterday. You don't get quality like this on YouTube. That's why this is not going up on YouTube. You see? I thought that was obvious. Fight 7% less bosses. Wow, what a deal. Trolly. Yeah, it's some sort of weird gimmick with these things, right? No, well, it's not for that again. You escaped the hellscape of Satisfactory. No, I didn't. That's a lie. And then it didn't hit me at all past that point, eh? This is like the ideal boss fight for that, too. Now I'm not getting hit at all, of course. Nope, not quite. This is not what I wanted, though. Whatever, get me out of here. I'm going to lose this run anyway. Can you get the no-hit achievement in Boss Rush? Probably. I don't really see why not. You have 33% of the other mutations. Yeah, but if I'm not planning to get hit, a lot of the mutations I tend to take are more around the lines of, you know, trying to get, what am I trying to think of? Defensive more often than not. Nope, didn't quite. I didn't get that parry on. Stop trying to hit my things. No. Oh. Doesn't matter here. Again. Yeah. How frustrating. But I suppose it is what it is. I mean, I didn't really, I was trying to lose that run anyway. But yeah, people were saying last day that they were able to get no hit achievements or whatever in using foresight. So I thought that maybe could be a pretty good type of potential run. Clearly did not work out that way. All right, well. Just taking a look at this. I do like Alchemic Carbine. That is it's a baseball bat. It's a baseball bat, though. Now, the real question is, can I get baseball bat and reroll baseball bat into having a little bit of poison synergy? That's what I'd like, of course. Yeah. I guess the acrobatic pack, of course, is the obvious one to take. Should board if I actually get that. Maybe like a tactical retreat. I don't know. Can try that. That baseball bat is absurd damage. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? We'll see if I can actually get to use it here. It's still like a nice fast weapon, and if I can get any sort of synergy, I would definitely switch that out. Now, do I have a reroll? No, I think I need to beat at least one boss to be able to do that. Wait, do you respawn outside the boss rush room? Yeah, I suppose so. Need to use a ranged weapon to use the acrobatic pack? If they're attacking with a ranged weapon. Oh, yeah, it does say that. Oh, well. We can get rid of the baseball bat then. Don't really need that. I'll use something different in that way. Should be okay. Cannot get the no-hit achievement in boss rush. Oh, well, why not? If anything, these bosses are more difficult in a lot of ways. How dare you remove the bat? Well, I mean, I was told that it was useless. And if you tell me that sort of thing, then I get rid of it. Of course. Like, what do I need that for, right? Just dead weight, really. Okay, I couldn't quite roll through that. I think it was because one of them was yelling or something. Well. End my entire career here, I suppose. Here, how much damage can I get for that? Nothing. All right. Try that one again. Yeah, I'll get this eventually, and then I assume I will get all of the previous achievements and whatever at the same time, too. And that's gonna be what makes it all worthwhile, right? Still think tactics is the way to go. I mean, you get like the extra range, you get the extra, well, everything. It's not even just range, it's everything. Sure. I don't hate this. I haven't used Nerves of Steel for some time, after all. I also don't hate Death Orb. Probably a little bit better than Oil Grenade, unless somehow, against all odds, I have some sort of oil synergy. No. It does not appear to be the case. Alright, so, obviously, I think support's a clear sort of choice here. Point Blank, maybe. There's potential there. Yeah. Don't think it's not like I'm going to be using too much else. And then how about ammo times 2? Because usually one of the issues that I have with Nerves of Steel is not having enough ammo. Now, how is this going to work once I go into the actual boss? I don't know. We'll see. Now then, I mean, I have high hopes. Damn. Oh, okay, well, never mind then. I am getting the, I mean, I was starting to get it. And it's been a little while since I've used this, hasn't it? I feel like I've kind of lost the actual, you know, timing of it a little bit. Oh, come on now. Whatever. Alright. Now you can't get hit even one time. No reason to stick around in that fight, eh, Luigi? Alright. Glad to see you playing Dead Cells again. Of course. With runs like this, How can you say no? Alright, what to do? You know, this is sort of an interesting one. Definitely works with Point Blank a little bit better than even the last run that I was doing, so... And none of these other things are really enticing me too much, unless... I mean, I guess this is slightly more damage. Poison and bleeding... That was more damage on bleeding targets, I suppose. The DPS is really just not as good. I'm just going to get rid of it. I do not think that any of these things washed up from being locked in the factory. Oh yeah, trying on the heroic bosses on the highest difficulty and whatever. It's like, surely this is the sort of the true like, I mean, besides, did everybody forget that I streamed yesterday? I streamed this video game yesterday, by the way. Oh man, the time that was lost. Playing satisfactory? There's no... I hear excuses. Well, I mean, I can also just end the stream, too. And of course, once again, it is the character. Well, I mean, I suppose, you know, you do have the... Here. Oh, well. Too late already. How can you forget Dom DeLuise eating a sub sandwich like this right here? Anyway. Nah. Well, I already got hit, so this is already a worthless cause. There's no point in continuing on there. And I'll hear nothing about, like, you know, getting practice or whatever. That's a bad excuse. I mean, I'm telling you right now. All right, come on here. I'm concerned. Was that pop up a hotkey on your image board? No, I pause the screen, which allows me back control of my mouse, and then I go over to OBS and unclick the hide image. Well, image 7 is, of course, on the top of all the sources, so regardless of what I'm playing, it will show up. All right, then. Take both of these things out. Streamer skills. No, I just know when exactly I regain control of my mouse after in Dead Cells, when I'm playing Dead Cells, or most games really, because, you know, of course, it's very important for me to have as much Dom DeLuise action as possible. Damn it! Come on, I know how to dodge that now, really. It's walk backwards and then forwards. It's very simple. Get that parry there, get that there. No stun? Nothing, in fact. I'm a little bit disappointed, I gotta say. And do that one more time for a good stun, and there. Still though, not a perfect fight. And it's like, why even continue? What's even the point if it's not a perfect fight? You know what I'm saying? That guy knows what I'm saying, am I right? Actually, that one could be a good thing to take along with Acrobat to Pack. Just a feeling right there. I mean, this is also probably like, you know, more of the ideal. I say. I mean, I should probably be looking to see what the next boss is and everything like that as I'm doing this. I mean, you know what I'm saying here. Oh, come on now. And now I get hit against this boss, too. And this is one of the easier bosses. I mean, look at how fast I'm taking him down. It's silly, really. Like, see, I should be able to do this one perfect, no problem. There, we're done. I say. I'm aiming over here. Oh. I mean, again, it's like this is the sort of thing that I would definitely be taking. You know what? Double crossbow-matic is good and everything. Is it better than a big old owl? Owl? That's what I'm thinking. Playing DC tonight. We'll see how long I end up doing it. We're just doing a little bit of boss rushing here. What do you get for perfecting the boss and outfit? What else do you need? Really? What else can you possibly want? Well, let's take a look at what else I do have here, though, too. Yeah, I mean, it is even a more powerful thing. Now, I do have... do I have anything that does, like, oil? I mean, maybe I should go look at the other stuff here first. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Feeling good. Feeling like I should be doing better than this, though. 1% give and take, and don't know if I want that. Well, Hokuto's bow is always a pretty worthwhile take, I would say. There's nothing here. I mean, I could try and go for like another... I feel like the shield's going to be important if I go up against the giant in any way at all. Like even a little bit. Here, I'll take that. And then what else you got? I mean, more crow wing crow. I guess there's this. 10% damage when you're near it on top of everything else. I suppose it's like I do have some synergy. Still, though, I would have really preferred to have some sort of, more powerful bow here. None of them really were particularly good. If not DC, then what's on the docket for the evening? I mean, it's Dead Cells, really. That is currently what we're looking for. There we go. That is currently what we're looking at right now. But then aside from that, it's Dead Cells. I mean, I guess it's just really Dead Cells. That's kind of the entire thing that I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, this is also another good boss for having a thing. Brings in all the viewers. Yeah, well, don't worry. We'll be switching it over to middens soon enough. Maybe like after like one more day of Dead Cells or something. I don't know. Hey, I parried that. Don't you lie to me, video game. Come on. I tell you. Ah! You shouldn't be able to run that fast when you already are like doing all of the various other things too at the same time. You know what I'm talking about. Your cool healing is nice and everything. Not good enough though. Hey, whatever. Once again, I'm very disappointed in the fact that I did not get the parry there. It's like I should be able to get the parry at the same time that I'm doing that. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I got middens. Middens gonna be doing that soon enough. But of course, I was just trying to get as far as I could without using even a single potion charge. So, invisibility, fun. Pointless, but fun. I do like this. Well, that's not going to be super useful, but maybe I'll get like some sort of secondary... Well, this is an interesting secondary item sort of deal. I'll try it out. All right. I mean, it's like, 2-cell, of course, was the big one for a really long time, but then there was also, of course... But then introducing Malaise kind of made that one the big one for the big like stopping point for a lot of people. These days I don't really know what the most difficult thing is. Kind of hard to say, right? How was I supposed to know the Hand of the King didn't drop the next cell? Did you really make that more obvious? That is true. That is like actually a pretty difficult thing to figure out after all. Well, fortunately, Meat Hook's not really going to work out too well here, but I should have looked at the, anything that would have... What? I was not even that close. I am both disappointed and, disappointed. You can't see me, I'm invisible and whatever. come on. Really. Ah. I swear. Be able to get this soon enough, though. Yeah, like it matters. I already got hit once here. All right. Ah. Transition from 4 boss cell to 5 boss cell. It's like basically beating 5 boss cell twice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. 100% luck. Imagine me 3 boss cell because legendary Flint. All the crits. I don't know. I never really liked Flint too much. I always felt like Flint was a pretty unimpressive sort of item. Tried to use it, of course, as much as I could, but at the same time, what are you gonna do? What do you got here? I do like the deck of cards and everything. I mean, Tesla Coil, I think, is always a pretty good item on top of that. The legendary item is good, though. I don't even know what the legendary item does. Yeah, usual sort of thing. This is definitely one where I think, like, Barb Tips would probably be decent. And then, what else? What else? Ripper's probably not going to be too good. Networking, maybe? I mean, for, like, the Giant, that'd be decent. For, you know, these guys specifically. All the attacks are instantly charged. Well, yeah, that would make a pretty big difference, of course. I would say that absolutely would. Yeah, there we go. Now then, let's see how this one goes. I mean, I feel like I can probably do this fight perfectly, but even then, it's really just, you know, all... it's... I gotta dodge every single attack. That does make something of a difference, right? Alright, let's go here. Come on. No. For some reason I thought one of them was about to use the shield attack, and that kind of psyched me out, as you do. Dang. The Psychic Tarot card weapon. The what now? Whale Power is probably one that's a little bit too difficult to actually get to use when I'm trying to blitz down enemies extremely fast. Regular enemies works out great. What is this weird setup? Regular enemies, pretty great. And other enemies, not so much. Oh well. Can definitely figure this one out easily, I'd like to say. Alright. Let's see what else we're looking at here. I mean, pretty much I think what I'm going to do is, if it's not going to be one hit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see how far I can get with a... Seriously. Let's try and see how far I can get with but a single potion charge. That sort of thing instead. I think that's a bit more reasonable in terms of, you know, stuff anyway. Alright then. What do you want to do here to start, Mama Tick? Nothing, because I hit you down too fast. And there you go. Probably going from like the inside out seems to be a decent way to approach it, right? I mean, I should be trying to do that a little bit more. Okay, at least got the dodge there. Still though, I should do that better. Hey. What do you gray out in custom mode? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's all here, baby. Why gray out anything? Why not just have it all available? Letting it all hang out. That's what I like to say. She's a brick house. Etc. Any more questions? Now, come on. I know you all have some more questions. No need to be shy. Start asking them right now. Ooh, that could actually maybe be kind of good. Maybe try... Well, maybe I'll see if I can find something else aside from killing Deck. If I find like a decent weapon up here, it could be worthwhile. I mean, of course, maybe take that as a secondary type O thing. What do you got for magic missile? I mean, that's a pretty decent magic missile, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna take that. Yeah. I'm obviously gonna be re-rolling mutations. Yeah, here, give that to me. And the unfortunate thing, of course, is that, I mean, here's where, I think not even point blank, but like tranquility. And then you. And then, acrobat-pack, as I was saying. All right. I'm probably not going to get too far, of course. As I said, do you have the spoiler weapon available? Oh, yeah, I suppose I don't have that one available. So, in other words, I don't have the very good weapon available. Although, how good is that one going to be with, how good is that really going to be with, you know, thing that I'm trying to think of right now. I can't even remember the name of it. Nope, can't think of it. But you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't get cells in this mode, is what I'm trying to say. I don't get cells in this mode. There we go. Took me a second to remember what words were. It's not allowed in Boss Rush. I mean, it's more like it's going to be significantly less effective in Boss Rush, and that's sort of where the issue kind of comes in there, right? Because it is like, you know, you really do need to have the good hit there, by the way. All right, well, Wang that first hit might as well go down. Giant magic missile, OTP of all time. Yep. I mean, it's like the incredible auto tracking. Although I do see that the giant's hands seem to block the magic missile, so you can't just hold down the attack button the entire time. Unfortunately, not that it really mattered. I wasn't really getting too far in that run, regardless. Interesting. How are we looking here for synergies? I'll actually keep that available in case we got some good. Explosive crossbow, I always do like. Face flask is fun, but I don't really know if that's going to be all that good. Iced shards. Now that's a good opportunity to be hitting up what I like to call the acrobat pack. Now, and I do get slowed down. Yeah. I do have slowed down synergy, but only on the electro whip. All right. Well, that's still a decent little thing anyway. Point blank, I feel like it's pretty pogtastic with this one. Yeah, this basic thing should be good. But yeah, a good powerful version of like the magic missile should be very effective against pretty much every boss. Support with no deployables. Oh, true. For some reason the oil. It's not like oil. I mean, not oil. What am I saying? It's not like my cool, despite acting 90% like an actual deployable, it is not, the owl is not a deployable. Well, already wanged it here, so I guess once again we'll just see how far can I get on a single potion charge. I mean, maybe we can start to do that there. Oh, yeah, sure. Didn't quite get the roll there as I was expecting. Didn't quite grasp the roll that I was looking for. I was looking for the lead roll, not just an unsuccessful roll against this character. You know what I'm talking about here. And that guy knows what he's talking about. Hey, Lamau. That's what I like to say. Ugh, that is what I like to say, even though it means nothing and is nothing. You know what I'm talking about here. Oh, I didn't get that. Where's the thing there? Oh, well, it's going fine. It's going fine. That's what I say. Yeah, shut up, you. Standing in the corner is absolutely a decent strategy, isn't it? We should be doing that a little bit more. What's that? Why didn't I get the parry there? There were like 2 separate opportunities for me to get a parry that I absolutely did not for some reason. Well, whatever. Let's just kind of... Like, you know what, Conjunctivious, you just kind of hang out there. I'm going to go beat up your children? Your fingers? Whatever you'd want to call them. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, sometimes you just, hey, I'm gonna be sitting down here, though. I mean, I'm gonna take advantage of that as much as I can in terms of getting some DPS out here. Good parry. I swear I should be getting. Where's my stuns? Where's my stuns? I gotta have my stuns. Oh, right. I'm not actually using the Thunder Shield. That's why. That would explain it. Yep, that would absolutely explain it. I'm not actually using a Thunder Shield right now. I'm using Knockback Shield. Ha-cha-cha. Well, that is how it is. It is like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Should probably get rid of the the thing where I need deployables, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I do know that even without having the full suite of like, you know, a ton of boss cells, you know, level 5 or whatever, that you still can get some pretty good DPS out of like spoiler weapon regardless. Ah, come on! All right, whatever. Ah! Doesn't matter. How's Malay's murder going? The what? Oh, we're just trying to get, I mean, it's like I'm trying to do this 0 hits, but since I'm not going to be able to do that, I'm trying to do it as far as I can do with 1 potion charge, basically. It's been going okay. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? I mean, I suppose I could probably go see what the first boss is, but Blade of Tonfas. Better than Cocoon? I don't know. I'll actually just try and take Cocoon here. Seems like a not particularly bad idea, regardless. Alright, this one is actually going to work this time. Point blank is an obvious take with this weapon. I guess Barb Tips, maybe. Probably do some good stuff. This one probably could have taken Laser Glaive. Explosive Decoy does good DPS. It's like despite not really being something geared for DPS in any way, it does do good DPS. Go point some of the legendary versions of that I've had previously. Okay, well, that had me staying still for so long that I was able to get hit regardless. Pretty poggers. I'm pogging over here. At least I'm trying to pog over here. It's not really working out due to my just incredible abilities or inabilities to. Yeah, this weapon doesn't work super great when you got like 2 of these guys on you at once, right? I mean, it obviously does work pretty great in terms of DPS, but it doesn't work super great in terms of trying to actually dodge things. Really got to be a little bit more deliberate than I'm being right now. On the other hand, the triple bow. Triple up that bow. Is it worth it? Nah, I don't think so. I think that this is probably a little bit better take. And instead of, there we go. Heavy crossbow is the worst crossbow. That is factually untrue. Come on now. Let's parry the tick scythe stabs from underground. I mean, Cocoon lets parry everything. It is very effective at parrying. All right, well, let's see how this one works. Now, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe not try to go immediately to murdering. There we are. Yeah. There we go. At least I got that. There. Is that, yep, it is back to that. Oh, come on. I'm giving like it like a second here, which is not like super good for what I'm trying to do. Well, at least took her out. Ah! Oh no, it's a super bad weapon though and whatever, right? Anyway. Oy. Almost as slow as the scythe claws? Yeah, but the scythe claws are good. They're a good weapon though. What are you talking about? One shots most things with enough stats. Yeah, and I mean, since it hits multiple times, it even does well against bosses too. Not super good always, but it does pretty good. Certainly. All right, what are we looking at here? Give me something good. I mean, there's Laser Glaive. Here, just curious, do I have the giant coming up here? Because if I do, that would be a good time to take out the Laser Glaive. I think that's the giant. I think that's the giant. Sure. I'm willing to try something a little bit different regardless. Spreads inflammable oil. Something there. Giant is blue. That's blue, right? Was that not blue? Let me throw that in the backpack. Too late. Which one's that? Which one is this one now? I have no money. Whatever, I can continue going on with this. Yeah. I suppose point blank is not really going to work. None of these are really going to work too well. The assassin and the scarecrow. Yeah, no, this is the guy. All right. Just taking a look here. Yeah, no, it's oh, don't jump up into the fireballs, idiot. Ugh. It's a good try, though. But, like, yeah, I mean, obviously, I was an unsuccessful run regardless, so it doesn't really matter. I'm trying my best here, but this is a hard feat to accomplish. A brisk... What is all this, then? Oh, well, I'm going to give him a 2 times damage swarm and oil grenade. Still, though, kind of fun. And 2 times damage serenade? Well, if only I had some form of, like, fire right now. Whatever. Let's just get going, I suppose. Now, here is where barb tips are probably going to work out pretty well. Or at least they would if I was... I don't think I was going to do too well. I'm just I feel like this is not going to do too well. Let's see. And I feel like I also don't really want to go drop Serenade in favor of... Or drop like my all my weapons, really, in favor of Serenade. You know what I'm talking about? It's not like amazing. It's decent though. Are you like flipping through? Yep. Are you flipping through like a boss phases here? Pretty good. Oh, that was close. For some reason, I forgot for like one brief moment that I do not, in fact, have a shield on right now. Oh, I have an invisibility necklace. Weird. Everything's better than Swarm. It's true. It's not a very good item. I mean, I don't think anybody's arguing with that. No, come on now. Well, let's see how this goes. Yep. Oh, come on, really? That's the... And of course, it's always that sort of thing that gets hit, and then I got stunned into getting hit there. That was a good combo. Swarm is not useful. Swarm is bad. There's never any good time that Swarm is good. All right. Swarm is a bad weapon. I'm saying it right now, and I'm saying it with absolute confidence. So, what to do this time? Well, piercing enemies is maybe not like too bad. That said, magnetic grenade just isn't particularly good. it just never works out. That said, fire grenade on the other hand, yeah, I'll take that. Shots explode into poison. Oh, yeah, this is also like a decent start here too. What else we got? What else? Again, this is where like networking barb tips could come in handy. I'll take that. I'll take probably support, and then in all likelihood I think I'm probably gonna need extra ammo. Go through that pretty fast. There we are. Well, this is not an enemy. It's not one of the enemies that have multiple parts to them, so we'll see. Also, super not good for fire. I kind of have like a little bit of a fire thing going on here, which is not going to be super great. Okay. And there's the one hit from the actual thing. Yes. Well, I already got hit. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. I think I'm coming up at least with some sort of strategy. Oh, geez. Maybe just don't even want to deal with that one right now. Whatever. Just take me down. Gonna stomp for Ripper as well. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna want to definitely stop firing at the enemy so that I can go and kick them in the face once. Ugh. That probably will not work 90% of the time. But what else we got? Well, that's an interesting combo right there. 2 times damage on I mean, how does this work? Does this passive melee? Yeah, it's only melee, right? I mean, well, that is interesting at least. Well, if you don't want to use a melee weapon, what else are you gonna do? I'll use Ripper. What? I mean, you know, Tranquility actually could possibly work well with this one. Apart from not use Ripper, which I would advise. Yes! Anyway, God, what do I even want with this entire dumb build? I mean, this is probably a better... Do I have, like, another ranged item here or anything? I've totally forgotten. No, not really. Well, what else then? Because I don't even know. Yeah, I have no idea. You don't... Yeah, they don't have the critical condition on this anymore. I remember that back in the day, but not... I mean, I guess, like, no mercy? Yeah. Yeah, there's virtually nothing here that's really going to work too well, now is it? I don't know. Velocity? I don't know. Still ended up beating this with brutality for the disengagement. I'm not. If I get hit, the run's over. It doesn't matter. All right. Well, let's just see how this works. And we are currently looking at a point in time where everybody in chat is purple. Did I just get hit? Yeah, I did. Poggers. All right. It's a little bit difficult to see sometimes. All right. All right. Everyone's gray on my screen? Yeah, you're going to have to take that up with Jeffy B's man. The man who is also a bee. See, this is where, like, Foresight definitely comes in handy. Alright, well, I mean, get, like, good damage off of this and everything, but, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's good enough. Still, though, I mean, maybe I'll just throw this in the backpack, because after all, it does, you know, do good stuff. How's it going? It's going well. I see you are also purple on screen, too. Everybody's coming to the purple. It's coming to be purple. Oh, frustrating though. I'm getting frustrated with the deadened cells. I'm doing it though. Not really doing it actually. I've actually already failed this run due to a combination of various things. Hi. This does. I mean, anybody that knows about the conjunctivius does know that this is a pretty effective sort of. It's always pretty effective to go and use the Giant's Whistle against the conjunctivius. It's a pretty good choice because, like, yeah, it does a pretty good chunk of damage there, and with very little risk to yourself. Okay, shoot through, shoot you. Should have redid my mutations for this. Yep, and already lost it again. Ah, whatever. Just like end this farce of a run, as it were. Although it's taken way too long, and yeah, you really do need the extra like the ammo mutation for this one, I think. Ah, it makes it very difficult to figure out who's who in chat right now, so that I can remember their names for later to put them on my vendetta list. All right. Try that one again. And by that one again, I mean, we'll see what I can do. What do we got? Well, what do we got over here first? I don't know. Maybe I can find something a little bit more of interest. Not really. Not really. I don't really know which one. None of these are really striking my fancy. I mean, maybe we can go like classic damage over time type of build, which is questionable at best, but, you know, I guess I can try it. No, well, so what to do? Support's not really going to do much of anything. Nothing's really going to do much of anything. Nothing here is any good. I'm just going to go without mutation. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm going to die. But it's fine. I haven't been on that list for a month. Wait, which list? The vendetta list? You're all on the vendetta list. You should know that by this point in time. Okay. Okay, really now. Yeah, I mean, not as good damage, not as pogtastic damage as I was hoping for, to be honest. Really should just, or actually maybe it is. I don't really know. I'm already in like the next phase here, after all. Oh, come on now. Well, next phase, really. This is a dumb build. Take me out of here. Need a little bit more than just a Hokuto's bow and a couple very, very slow and ineffective weapons against the conjunctivius, all things considered, to actually do this here. Come on now. There we are. Oh, come on. Ugh. So just not going particularly well in these runs. I mean, what I could do is I could just go and take out some of the more effective weapons that I know about and just use that in a custom mode, but that's boring. Don't you want to see it in normal mode? Don't you? I know you do. Man, I don't really like any of these builds. I guess I will go for this then. Only 2 items in Boss Rush, Paraglyph and Taunt. Yeah, but you know. You do also get other stuff here too, of course. you like the statue, right? All right, point blank. Support's not really going to do anything this time. Is extra ammo really going to do too much for me? I don't really know. Once again, I'm kind of at the point. I mean, I guess barbed tips could work. But then as for anything else, they're like crow's foot. Can I keep them at bay for a little bit? I don't know. Oh, yeah, you also get the wish mutation. True, true. That is a thing you can also get doing this. Right? I'm going to be like 90% effective at doing... And then I got hit anyway. Okay, well, never mind. I mean, it was going well. Come on. Okay. Come on. All right, come on. Found in the gear category, not mutations. For what? Ugh. It's not even, like, good. Too far away, is what I'm trying to say. All right, come on. Okay, well, taken out, but... Again, gonna have to do better than that, you know? Victim of bleeding spreads to other enemies. I don't think that's ever worked on Corrosive Cloud. It's a reward for beating the third stage in Boss Rush. For which one? There's so many. Doing many things, really. Good because legendary items are win conditions in themselves. I mean, it depends. I don't really know if a lot of them are. I mean, I shouldn't have already activated that there. Oh well, whatever. It's not like it really matters. I've already lost this run regardless. All right. Oh, well, good roll there. I lied. That was sarcastic. It was not a good roll. Dang, though. All right. Well, at least that's them down, I suppose. But yeah, if I just remember how exactly you should be doing the basic combo for this, I can do it well. But you know how that is. Legendary Flint is awesome. Nah, whatever. I mean, you can say that as much as you want. I don't believe that Legendary Flint is going to be much better than anything. But then like, Flint is just not that good. Really. All right. Well, he's slowly getting better at the first couple bosses, if nothing else. All right. So, what are we doing now? I mean, that's a good choice for like the acrobatic pack. In case I'm gonna go take that, and I might, and I probably should. What else? What else? Well, got anything else of interest here? Nah, Star Fury. I don't think that's gonna be good enough right now. Good luck on Boss Rush. I mean, I've been working it up for about an hour. I don't know if I'm really gonna be getting too much farther at this rate here. 100% covered in burning oil. Do I have anything? I do have something that does give burning oil, so... I mean, I guess that would be something here. Flint that always does double damage and releases a projectile. Yeah, but I mean, that's a lot of different weapons, really. I'm doing double the damage of Flint. Alright, how about this? How about like Barb Tips, Acrobatic Pack, as I was saying, and Point Blank once again, because Point Blank just works well with this. Okay, the Mausoleum, of course. It's been, I haven't done this one yet, have I? And yet, wasn't I just getting this one constantly when I was doing this during like the first boss rush? At least I swear. All right. I don't even remember what exactly this character does different from everything else. I mean, aside from make it very difficult to actually use the the heavy crossbow there. Yeah. One-shot you. I mean, one-shot me when I was already at very low health, to be fair. All right. What else? What else? Maybe something else in terms of cool weapons here. Not really seeing... I mean, I don't know. Maybe, like, it does do poison, right? There's maybe something there. We got anything else otherwise? Maybe I'd take this instead. Probably instead of tornado, certainly. Hemorrhage. Hemorrhage. What to do? What to do? I mean, I guess support is going to be, as always, a pretty good choice. It does have bleeding. Can take open wounds, and then, I don't know. I don't know what else. Ammo's not really going to do too good. No mercy. I don't know. I mean, there are non-boss enemies that exist in these various areas. It's true. It's not the most ineffective thing that could possibly happen. I don't know. Now, where's the... Oh, yeah, of course. Am I not going to get hit during this phase for once? Nope, I did get hit during this phase. And not for once. For a lot. Because I usually get hit during this phase. Nope. Nope, still got hit again. I'm going to figure out some sort of strategy for dealing with that, I think. At some point in time. There we are. Well, I mean, that's okay, but it's not good enough. Ugh. Yes, during the points in time where enemies just become invincible for extremely long periods. Gotta figure out something that I can do there, because it hasn't been working so far. That's kind of the big problem. And it's like, you don't really have that sort of thing for other enemies. Well, I mean, you would have that for the servants, to a certain extent at least, but, you know. And that is, that's not in this mode, at least. Yo, thank you, for doing that, by the way. Thank you for, throwing me directly into the guy with the shield. You know, Snake Fangs. Hey! Come on. I'm going to give it like one more try here. But clearly, this is still quite difficult. Not getting hit by bosses, as you do. I mean, if it was just a matter of... What do we got here? I mean, this could be fun. I do like the barrel launcher, but usually it doesn't. Usually it works out against me rather than it does... Well, that's also fun, too. But, none of these really. Usually it works out against me more than it does for me, doesn't it now? Still, though, Elect Tranquility is going to work well. And support, same thing. Anything else? Anything else? Maybe like No Mercy one more time at this rate. Because it is absolutely not really... Nothing else is going to work particularly well. It's not like ammo or anything is a concern after all. Alright, come on now. Alright, how to do this one? How to do this one? Now this is a little bit of a problem. Okay, well, then never mind. I'm already lost. No quick restart, though, which is kind of weird. Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem because this enemy does have a lot of ways that they can just kind of stop me from attacking it. That does do pretty good damage, as you can see. Yeah, but like that sort of thing. Still though, it's not as good as I want it to be. Or maybe that's like me just being careless, I suppose, more than anything else. Oh, well. That is how that works sometimes now, isn't it? As it is, there's not really anything else that I'm going to be going to get right now. Insufferable Crypt, on the other hand, might be a little bit more difficult, but at the same time, it also does have the tentacles on the ground, which is good enough. Whatever. It does have the tentacles on the ground, which is, of course, you know, at least a little bit more effective in terms of doing stuff. Can try here. Sort of. Yeah, we just go for the... Yeah, and got hit anyway. Not that it really matters. I already got hit in that first fight. Yeah, no, I don't think the barrel launcher is going to be super good here is the problem. Or anywhere, really. It's just like, it's just not... Need a little bit more than that to make this go. Obviously, it does good damage when I can get it. It's not very much. Legendary barrel launcher in the first area. Learn the hard way you can send the barrels back. Oh yeah, I mean, of course. That is sort of the big downside of using this weapon. Oh, and it's like it is a very good DPS, but yeah, it can also hurt you. Yeah, this is clearly not going to be. Whatever. Just end this particular run, I suppose. Not really going much of anywhere here. On the right side, I can bank shot and dead cells. It is a very fun weapon to use in that way, but it's just like, yeah, it also does have, of course, a lot of issues in terms of putting yourself open to getting attacked on the regular. You know what I'm talking about? No, what now? I don't even know. I mean, I guess, you know, the triple bow is decent. If not, maybe not as amazing as you'd want it to be most of the time. What else? What else? I suppose this is, yeah, again, one of those ones where it's just like extra ammo. But then I think Tranquility probably decent, and support is... I have all this stuff to make support work well after all, right? At least, I mean, I could get it to work pretty well, but it's, I don't know. Let's see what else we got going on here. By the way, how you enjoying Boss Rush? Is it an interminable slog because, you know, I just keep dying all the time? Or do you think this could be something I could do a little bit more regularly? Because I'm kind of having fun. I'm having a good time. Well, I mean, aside from the getting killed here immediately, but... getting hit immediately is really more the thing. All right. You're the soccer ball. Yeah. Anyway. I haven't tried it yet, but I meant like a Streamwise Gamgee. Because it's like, I don't know. I'm just, I feel like you could very easily see this as just being an incredibly obnoxious watch. Or maybe it's kind of fun just to see the huge variety of weapons and everything like that. I mean, you know. Hard to say. That said, I would like a fast restart for this one for when I get hit. After all, I don't know if I've done any one of the... I've done at least one boss fight flawlessly, the Giant, but... kind of got to work on that a little bit more. Work on everything else a little bit more. Bring up the variety. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I do a lot of like specific weapon showcases, but how do you like a little bit extra variety there instead? I did boss rush to unlock all the doors, and that's when I left. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, this is not... Like, I need, like a little bit more effective... Yeah, I would need, like, poison or something. Something to give me a little bit extra, oomph or something here, as it were. Hey, at least I dodged that attack. That was a good DPS too. Wasn't even the one that... Nope, still no. Come on, you can't hit me from over here. It's fine. Especially when I kill you before you can even get off that one attack. Oh, there's Money Shooter, which is, as always, one of the best. One of the best. I got another confession to make. I'm a fool. It's a fun challenge, but got samey pretty quickly. I mean, it is definitely bosses, as always, are kind of like the most challenging sort of thing, but they do, of course, all follow a very clear pattern. At the same time, they are all pretty quick, all things considered. You know, neither of those are particularly good. What else? What else? That's kind of fun, but is it better necessarily than? It is fun, though. What does it matter if I'm taking one of these things? Sure. I don't know. I might end up doing some more boss rushy type of stuff in the future. It's hard to say. This is like an easy sort of thing to... What is this? Increased duration by 100%. Huh. Interesting. What else? You're dead in one hit anyway? Yeah, but I mean, you know, I could just use anything to do stuff. What if anything does like poison or burning or, well, not burning, but poison or like anything right now? So I'm making them not really as effective as I want it to be. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to die immediately anyway. Can give her one more shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, etc. All right. Let's see how this goes. This one, though, not really the best to not have a... Yeah, it is not bad damage, but I mean, you know how the timekeeper works in this mode, right? That's where like the issue is gonna come in. Yeah, didn't even get the roll down quite good. Well, it's like, yeah, you got to get that like immediate roll there, and sometimes I try to go for a little bit too much DPS, and it doesn't really work out in the way I want it to. Now, does it? Does it now? Well, this is an interesting combination of stuff. Magic Missile, as fun as that is, you really do need to have like a more specific build to make that thing even work in the first place. You know what I'm saying here? That it's like it was certainly working well when I was. It was certainly working pretty well when I was doing that earlier run with like the poison thing and everything. But here, I don't know. Corrosive Cloud. Well, I don't even have anything that does good that has any sort of synergy at all. So I guess maybe, I don't know. I mean, that generates Toxic Cloud and everything. Could be something here. Tranquility, I don't know if Tranquility, you still have such small boss arenas to work with that I feel like Tranquility, aside from like Mama Tick or something, I don't really get too much use out of. In a way that's relevant to an actual run. I mean, this is still, I mean, in some ways I would say that this is probably more important to get good builds in than an actual run. An actual run has so many other factors working for it too. A lot more stuff going on. I just go with like point blank instead, because I'm gonna be right next to bosses most of the time, regardless. So you know, like that. Do like support probably. It's just if you have a turret, it's just extra DPS for the most part. And like Blackbridge, I'm not really gonna be able to do too much against Concierge, the double Concierge. For like actual run sort of stuff anyway. Hey, Doc, you know Rain World got a big chunk of DLC. Thoughts on the game when you played it years ago? Oh, I was so frustrated playing it years ago. I was so mad at that so many like various damn it. So many various like weird parts of that game. I have noticed that it's just like, did the DLC come out? I thought it was supposed to be coming out like this summer or something instead. Did it get released earlier? But I still had some time here before that was getting out there. But like, yeah, I was really frustrated with that game. That said, I was very impressed with a lot of like the individual aspects of it. I thought, you know, obviously it's a very well made, and I can really appreciate a lot of the stuff it did. But God, I just still think, every time I think about Rain World, I just think about how mad I got in Five Pebbles, just constantly getting thrown into the blue gobby boys over and over. It was so, oh my God, just that entire experience was just something. And, you know, other things like the Shaded Citadel, and I remember even just trying to make like the simple trek back to the original place. There was that one bit where I got there was that one bit that it was in one of the videos where you know, while trying to look at another lizard to see when I would be able to run past it, I had one fall on top of me, and that's still just stuck out in my mind as just a truly outrageous Rain World moment. But, you know, really, I can appreciate everything that game does. It's like, it is such a well-made game. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that shows any interest in it at all. It's just, oh, I was so frustrated with that. Absolutely play that game. Came out in January, did it? Huh. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen more people playing it then or anything. Because that is a big, as you said, it is a big old chunky DLC. How hard would you say it is compared to Dead Cells? I can't even say that. I mean, let's be honest here. Dead Cells is like, you know, how much time I've spent in Dead Cells compared to Rain World. It's like it's incomparable. The DPS is not doing very well here, now is it? There are so many. Oh, I couldn't even see the eye there. Well, so much of that then. Just end this run here. That one is not going particularly well. Hey. I'm trying my best here. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, for example, it took me like, you know, it's like we're comparing like the games that I played and everything like that. I look at something like, say, Tower Climb, which took me roughly 70 hours to beat, even once. And it's like, what does that say about that game compared to anything else that I'm playing here, right? What else we got here? I don't know if I like any of those as far as a main weapon goes. I mean, Ice Armor, if you're going for perfect fights, would be the one to take, I guess. Ugh. Cat wants me to wish you a good night. Oh, I wish you Cat a good night, too. Took you 40 hours to 100% Spearfarer. Yeah, but that wasn't difficult. That just took a long time. And Tower Climb mocked you. Yeah, I mean, it's like just think about like what like easy mode is in Tower Climb, which is really not that much easier than any one of the other difficulties. Like, come on. That game is absolutely, oh yeah, easy mode. You're able to get one more revive potion. Oh, it's truly the only thing that allowed me to win that run. You can also go into like doing the rainbow fragments and everything. Still hold the Tower Climb. It's probably one of the hardest games that I played on the channel. But like, yeah, something like that. But you know, I've also haven't played that for 1,000 hours. And I was able to beat. How long did it? Let me see real quick. How long did it end up taking me to beat? How long did it end up taking me to beat Rain World here? Go look at my time played. Rain World. There were absolutely very difficult parts of Rain World, but mostly it's. I don't know if it was necessarily more difficult than like any other game I played. Yeah, it was 23 hours to beat Rain World. So there's that. When did this get released here? Because like this Rain World Downpour. Oh, it was actually only like the January 19th. So like 2 weeks ago. Huh. I mean, I have noticed that there have been more. I have noticed that there have been more people like commenting on like the Rain World playthrough as of late. I guess that's. I thought it was coming out this summer or something. Huh. How about that? Man, what to even do? I mean, this due to the fact that it has a very low DPS to begin with, maybe something like that could actually work. Yeah, that would explain why I suddenly had. I mean, it was only like maybe 4 comments in total, but how often do you get like people commenting on the 3-year-old series? Tower Climb is the poggedest content. Tower Climb is still one of the. I didn't expect to like that game, but then I ended up really liking it. That game also had a lot of very, very frustrating moments too. I mean, you know, I think about when I first started playing it, but maybe even more than that. I think about like when I first got to Chapter 2, the start of Chapter 2, the segmentation plant is such a rough one. But absolutely, Rain World, great game and everything. It's just, man, I was so frustrated playing that game. I'm also not super into like exploration-based games or anything like that, but absolutely, it's a great game. Oh, we'll say that. Executed and stuff. This is a weird build, but it's kind of working. I mean, I think it's working mostly because I got the ice armor. Now, one extra little hit that you get there does make a big difference, even if it does have a pretty big cooldown, unfortunately. All right. Took me 500 hours to even beat Eclipse 1 for any survivor in Risk of Rain 2. Not that I was playing Eclipse at all. Eclipse. I mean, Risk of Rain, really. How long did it take me to beat Eclipse 1? I don't know. I think it was about 100 hours. But then I was just like, but then everybody else made fun of me for not playing Eclipse 8 all the time, so I dropped that game like a bad habit. And I picked it up occasionally with the foolish idea that maybe people are less assholes about it, but as it turns out, that's not the case. Anyway, Risk of Rain community is the worst, and I hate you all. I want to make that clear. And in case you're like, no, surely you don't mean that. No, fuck you, Risk of Rain community, you suck. Anyway, took me 110 hours. I mean, to be fair, I was only playing on one character the entire time. I'm sure I could have probably done that a little bit. I could have probably done that a little bit easier if I used one of the other characters. After all, you do something like an engineer. I'm betting you could probably, if you get the right build. Engineer is not like a free win or anything, but I do feel like with the turrets are a little bit easier to use than a lot of other characters. You know? I only beat Milfthix once. Yeah, I can understand that. I still find Milfthix a pretty frustrating boss, which, I mean, of course, nobody else in the Risk of Rain community does, because they're all super experts who love to stroke their own fucking dicks when they talk about it. Okay, I gotta stop being salty about Risk of Rain. Anyway. Okay. Wow, you really do hate that community. Well, they should be assholes. They should be less of assholes. Anyway. Maybe they should be less assholes. Just saying. I refuse to play on Eclipse mode out of spite. I can understand that sentiment. But I still like the game. So, you know, I have to at least give it a couple tries. And everything. It's just never going to play that on stream again. My God. It reminds me of how, like, people would describe the Dark Souls. You know, like playing Dark Souls on stream or something. Except this one actually happens. Ah, fine. Oh, come on. Right. Okay. Can I at least get a couple of the, you know, like dodge this one singular. Okay. At least I got the timing down for that. Oh, I just pressed that twice for some reason. Why did I do that? Anyway. But, yeah, what was I talking about here? Oh, yeah, play Rain World. Rain World's great. Rain World is good. Well, definitely, I mean, I don't know. Would I dare go back to... It's been so long, I don't even think I could play that game very well at this point in time. I'm going to die immediately anyway, but let's at least try this out. What do we got here? What do we got? Do we got anything else of interest? Anything that... I don't really think so. Started playing Risk of Rain 2, but couldn't get into it for some reason. Felt really awkward. Oh, I mean, I was actually somebody that really did not want to play that game too much. And I got the whole thing where I'm forced to play stuff here. But I did end up really liking it because, you know, even in spite of like the whole timing system, which I didn't like, and the aiming first, you know, shooter gameplay, which I'm just generally very bad at. I did actually find the gameplay loop to be more fun than I was expecting over time. Did take a while to really get into it though. So maybe it's one of those things. I mean, you know, I also hear like people saying in Dead Cells, for example, that it's like the movement and everything feels real squirrely when you're doing it. But after you get used to it, and I can definitely see that. But like after you get used to it, it really does feel a lot more natural than you'd think. The piece of art, yes. Bar Tits is the only thing I can really think of that'll work out well for this. Now this is the mausoleum, so I'm gonna die. Only shooting roguelike I can play is Gunfire Reborn. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Gunfire Reborn. Haven't played that one myself. I mean, I've played a few... Hey, wait a second. I see that's a floating rose. But I mean, I've played a few games like that. I don't know. Would you even consider like Enter the Gungeon to be that? Nuclear Throne, same sort of thing. Like, yeah, that's not a 3D game exactly, so... Okay, I really cannot... This weapon is just non-functional with, with this boss, unfortunately. Oof. It just does not work. Dang. Can't really think of too many other games that are 3D, but then again, on the list, on that like request list that I'm talking about, I do have bullets per minute, and I don't know. Gonna give it a try, but we'll see. We'll see. I do not like rhythm in non-rhythm games, which is kind of the sticking point more than anything else, right? Aside from that, yeah, no, I haven't really played too many other games. I can't even really think of too many other ones. But then again, you know, in the fact that I don't really, you get like the... Yeah, I should probably just take extra ammo for this to start with. Yeah, I mean, it's like in the same way that I guess I don't really play too many of those games. I also don't really watch too many of those games, you know? Probably more of a confirmation bias sort of thing. Both per minutes is the same dang song in a red-orange colors the whole game. I am fine with like minimal colors, but oh, I just don't like rhythm gameplay in non-rhythm games. I like it in rhythm games. Don't like it in non-rhythm games. That's the real issue for me. Does the Ice Armor invalidate no hit achievements? No, I think that one still works with that as far as I know. Hit the guy. Yep, there we are. Not bad. Okay. I mean, it's like, yeah, absolutely, if you're going for no hit achievements, I think that does work. Although I have heard that doesn't do it with the prismatic deck, Foresight, in the same way, though, which still surprises me. At least that's what people were telling me when I was doing the Foresight run, or the prismatic deck run. I mean, I did have Foresight on pretty often during the prismatic deck run, and most prismatic deck runs for good reason, you know? It's an effective methodology. Yeah. You can post a thing, probably not a bug. Only way I can get some of the no-hits achievements is Foresight and Ice Armor. Yeah, I don't know if I would go both, though, because I feel like you still want to have at least some of the skills there, purely for the sake of getting a little bit of the DPS and synergies and everything like that. Like, I don't want to go full on defensive. I need something to deal damage. Foresight does work. Okay, so maybe that was just like a bug or something at some point in time. People were telling me at one point that, yeah, like it doesn't work. I gave a try, figuring out which one is which. Okay. All right. Come on, get down here. I'm gonna go for the. Oh wait, yeah, don't get hit by that though. All right, Foresight is a little too OP. Ah, damn it! I was doing so well too. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if I get hit now. Not that I was really going to get too far with this. This is really more for, like, learning bosses at some point in time. More than anything else. Abuse it before we lose it. Like, why? We already have ice armor. It's okay, Motion Twin. You don't have to have the most hardcore game to ever exist. There's harder games out there, you know. You don't have to try to aspire to be that. There we are. Bang. Already used to get flawless servants. I mean, there's plenty of things you can use for, like, exploiting stuff if you so wish. Trust me. I've been playing this game for 5 years at this point in time. I know how that is. Foresight is just blatantly better ice armor. I mean, it doesn't work on the same enemy, though. But I suppose that does work on some stuff like the tentacles and like the claws for this boss right here. It's now a Kaizo Mario game. I've talked about this before. Wait, when did I talk about this? It might have actually been in the debug cells playthrough. Kaizo Mario. Kaizo just means like mod. Y'all, stop calling it Kaizo Mario. I swear people saw that it's just like, oh yes, this is a Kaizo Mario, and they're like, oh, that must be what it's called. Ugh. Nah, well, whatever. I'm already done with this run. Oh, yes, it's a Mario hack. Clearly, it must be the most difficult thing ever. Specifically, Kaizo means to remodel. You know, like, modify. Just take me down here. Doc discovers language drift. Oh, I know about language drift. It's just, this is something we can fix. This is a neologism that is still relatively new. It doesn't have to be this way, everybody. It doesn't have to be like the Chozo statues. Where somehow warehouse or storage turns into the name of an alien species. Anyway. I am done. It does not need fixing. Yes, it does, though. Otherwise, it's going to turn into having to refer to you know, actual Mario hacks as something completely different. If you're talking with somebody else, it's like how in the fighting game community, it's got to be like Boxer, Claw, and Dictator because they decided to shuffle around the names. Your mom needs fixing. Well, I'm done with this stream then.